What is up, interwebs?
This is kind of awkward.
Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I had an awesome weekend in the sense that I didn't do anything. I barely left my dorm. And Orphan Black premiered Saturday. If you didn't watch it, if you didn't even know, it happened. There's been posters all over New York for it. It's been very exciting. And I'm going to talk about it this week. So if you haven't watched it and you plan on watching it, I'm probably going to spoil it. No, I'm definitely going to spoil it. So watch it. Watch the episode and then watch this video. This is a summary of the entire episode. So if you haven't watched the episode, watch it. And this is going to be scattered just like the episode. I love this show. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good, and it upsets me that it's on Saturdays, but then again, I have no life and I never go out, so I can watch it. The episode wasted no time jumping right back into where they left off at the end of season 2. Quick summary, at the end of season 2, Helena was taken. Sarah got introduced to the Castor clones by Marion, who is an executive or somebody that works at the Dyad Institute. Sarah stabbed Rachel in the eye with a pencil from like a distance. She like projected. It was like a projectile stab. I don't really remember where Delphine was at the end of season 2. I don't know. I can't remember how season 2 ended. They pick up right where they left off. That's the point. So they wasted no time. Well, they must have wasted a little time because Delphine came back with a brand new haircut. So maybe that's where she was at the end of season 2, was getting a haircut or a hair straightener. Anyway, Rachel is alive. Basically, Delphine needs Sarah to pretend to be Rachel at a meeting, except Sarah was supposed to have her reproductive organs removed in that surgery that she ended up stabbing Rachel in the eye with a pencil instead. Remember that? Sarah is supposed to be held captive at the Dyad Institute. Because of this, Allison has to pretend to be Sarah while Sarah pretends to be Rachel. It's so interesting how it's all the same actress. Tatiana Maslany's the most precious gift this earth has to offer. And it's so funny to see, like, when she is Sarah as Rachel, it doesn't look like Rachel. It looks like Sarah as Rachel. She doesn't walk like her. She doesn't stand next to the window when she's talking. Same thing with Allison. Allison clearly wasn't Sarah, and it's amazing. It's mind-boggling. Rachel's meeting involves talking about a project called Helsinki. And basically, from what I understood about the episode, because it did move a little fast, what I understood about the episode was that Project Helsinki, I don't know if it's even called that, Helsinki was a operation by this crazy man, Ferdinand, who might have been Rachel's BDSM partner. BDSM, is that the acronym? I don't know. Anyway, they were like kind of into each other, but also like co-workers. This was Rachel's idea, was to kill off all of the clones, the other clones, so she could have Kira, and I don't know why. They didn't talk, but they're gonna obviously, hopefully talk about them more, unless I missed it. So that was Project Helsinki, and when Sarah is pretending to be Rachel, she's like trying to cancel it. She's trying to undo it, and she almost kills Ferdinand until Delphine comes in and is like, stop what you're doing, except she's all French, but she's like, stop what you're doing. I can't do French. She stops her and she's like, we're gonna arrest this guy. I'm on your team. Delphine has a character development in this episode that might make people think she's acting out of character, but it's been a long time coming, since season 1 actually. It's been very clear that Delphine has been willing to do whatever it takes to protect these Project Leda clones, which are the clone club, the girls, the homies. She's willing to help them at any cost, even if that means breaking up with Cosima and taking over Rachel's duties. She actually begins torturing Rachel while she's in a clearly unable state. She's clearly disabled. She could have died or have brain injury. She can barely talk, and Delphine's using it against her and saying, I am you now, pushing her eye socket. She's like, I am you now, and I'm gonna fucking stop whatever you're doing and undo it all. But nobody can really know that Rachel's down and out. The Castor clones are introduced, and it's very confusing. I don't know who's who because they all look the exact same, except some of them have this weird mustache, which is really just not flattering. They're bad guys. They're the guys that Ferdinand and Rachel had hired, apparently, through the military, I would assume, to kill all of the Leda clones. Castor clones, Leda clones, tomato, onion. Mrs. S gets the shit beaten out of her by a Castor clone. The whole reason this is happening, I'm sorry this is all over the place. I just watched the episode last night and it's like just coming back to me in bits. The whole reason that Sarah is doing any of this is because she wants Helena back. Miss S confessed to her that she traded Helena for Sarah and Kira because the Dyad Institute, if you remember, had Sarah and Kira. They needed a clone. They needed one of them. Probably one of Tatiana Maslany's most notable performances in this show. She plays a scorpion. She voiced a scorpion. I know this sounds like, oh, anyone can voice a scorpion, but listen, I'm starting to believe that the furniture is played by Tatiana Maslany. And if I look closely enough, I feel like I could see it. If you haven't watched the episode, watch it. In all honesty, I don't know how I feel about the Castor clones. I haven't known how I felt about them since they were first introduced towards the end of last season. Mostly because it's confusing to me, and I'm glad we have more of an understanding now. They're hired by the military, or whoever, to eliminate the Lita clones. But they're annoying and I don't like them and I want them to go away. Mostly because they're the bad guy. Oh, Cosima and Scott. Yes. Scott tries to quit. And Cosima's like, bitch, leave. But I have the secret code that nobody knows I have except for tiny little Kira. She doesn't even know what it is. And, yeah, if you want to leave, leave. But we could totally do this again. And I have the code. So he stays, obviously, he's gonna stay. I think that was everything. I think I actually covered it all. I probably missed something. Tatiana Maslany played a scorpion. So if you liked the episode, comment. If I missed anything, comment. If you watched the episode, comment. Like, comment, and subscribe all over my channel. Follow me on my social media network things. I live tweet almost every show I watch, but I live tweeted last night's episode. Oh, it's when this goes up, it'll be Monday. I live tweeted the episode Saturday night, and I probably will every Saturday. You can find me on Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, Instagram, at coffeewithemily. I guess I'll see you guys next week. And I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like something else happened. There was just so much, and I threw so much words at you. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited that it's back, and I love this show, and it's just so great. Peace out. Donnie lost his job. Motherfucking Donnie. He quit, actually. He didn't lose it. He quit. He voluntarily left.